As our dependence on the Internet grows, so too does our exposure to malicious web-based threats. Today, increasingly sophisticated threats are proliferating so rapidly that devastating damages may only be a click away. Just a few years ago, a typical threat might be a virus delivered in the form of an email attachment. Melissa and I Love You are two examples of viruses many of us still remember only too well. Designed to spread quickly, viruses often led to widespread outbreaks, yet they were relatively simplistic in nature. The virus writer's primary goal was to gain notoriety, or fame, and regular pattern updates to antivirus software typically eliminated the problem. Today's threats, however, are infinitely more sophisticated and, in turn, more dangerous. Fueled by technology-savvy and profit-driven cybercriminals, web-based threats are multi-dimensional coordinated attacks that can cause significant damages, including financial losses, identity theft, and loss of intellectual property or trade secrets, to name a few. Not just your information, but your personal and/or business reputation is at stake. Malicious attacks have grown exponentially. In all of 1988, security vendors dealt with 1,738 unique threat samples. During the first 2 months of 2008 alone, 1.1 million unique samples were reported. Trend Micro has seen a 1,731% increase in web threats between 2005 and March 2008. Today's threats are sophisticated, blended attacks designed to steal information for profit. Because they download components in multiple files hidden on a number of different infiltrated and malicious web pages, they are difficult to detect and combat. Here's an example of a typical threat. The cybercriminal sets up fraudulent web pages, sometimes called phishing sites, and infiltrates legitimate web pages. Next, he creates emails with embedded web links that look like they are coming from a trustworthy source and spams these out to unsuspecting users. An unsuspecting user clicks on the web link and is taken to a legitimate web page that has been infiltrated by the cybercriminal. Unbeknownst to the user, he is redirected to a malicious web page. The first component of malware is then downloaded to the user's computer as a file. It installs itself on the user's computer and automatically directs the user's computer to another malware hosting site to download a file containing a second malware component. It combines with the first to become an information stealer. Together, they direct the user's computer to yet another malware hosting site to download a third file containing another malware component. The last component downloaded establishes communication with the cybercriminal. So the next time the user types in a username and password or other private information, it is sent to the cybercriminal. As you can see, new files with new malware components are continually downloaded and are therefore constantly changing the composition of the threat, making it difficult to detect. This is one reason for the dramatic increase in the number of new malware samples today. Each variant requires a new pattern update to the security software. Security vendors are reacting by issuing more frequent pattern updates. This overwhelming increase in the number of threats and the consequent volume of updates has significant impact on the system resources required to manage these pattern downloads, often leading to critical performance issues. Add to that the delay time between the time when the threat is discovered, a pattern file is available, and the time when the user downloads the pattern file to actually benefit from the protection it offers. The best way to beat cybercriminals at their game is to stop them in the cloud before their threats reach your computer or your company's network. Introducing the Trend Micro Smart Protection Network. Trend Micro Smart Protection Network is a smarter approach to security than conventional methods. By combining internet-based or in-the-cloud technologies with smaller, lighter-weight clients, you'll always have immediate access to the latest protection wherever and however you connect, from home, within your company's network, or on the go. Trend Micro Smart Protection Network provides real-time, better-together protection against the latest threats, from malicious files, spam, phishing, and web threats to denial-of-service attacks web vulnerabilities, and even data loss. Combinations of activities are correlated to determine if they are malicious. That's because a single activity of a web threat may appear harmless, but when several activities are detected together, they may present a malicious result. Imagine you are sent a malicious email, such as the one described earlier. First, the Trend Micro Smart Protection Network intercepts the email and checks the IP address or computer address of the sender against Trend's email reputation database. If the computer address belongs to a spammer, the email will be blocked. Next, the web link in the email is checked against Trend Micro's web reputation database to ensure users are blocked from accessing malicious web pages. Trend does not stop there. In addition, components hosted on the web page and related redirected web pages are automatically downloaded and analyzed. Embedded IP or computer addresses are also extracted and analyzed. The results are immediately added to all of Trend Micro's interconnected, internet-based threat databases. As you can see, today's threats often include multiple components that alone may appear benign, but in combination result in a malicious, coordinated attack. The Trend Micro Smart Protection Network leverages patent-pending technologies to correlate all of the threat data collected to protect against coordinated attacks in real time. All of these activities occur in the Internet cloud before threats can reach your organization's network or your PC, providing a web of protection to secure your information and your reputation. The more products, services, and users access the Trend Micro Smart Protection Network, the stronger the network and threat knowledge becomes. With 20 years of leadership in Internet content security, Trend Micro maintains data centers in 5 locations around the globe, processing more than 1.2 terabytes of data every day, all backed by Trend Labs with more than 1,000 security experts worldwide, providing 24/7 threat surveillance and attack prevention. Trend Micro delivers a smarter approach to security. Trend Micro Smart Protection Network. Stop web threats before they reach you. It's security made smarter.